Alex. It's Alex Lawrence Barkley at the MediSens conference here in Docklands, London. I'm here with Thomas and Alex from PerkinElmer. Guys, welcome to MediSens. How are you finding it so far?
Thank you, Alex. It's been great. It's a very focused event on the technologies that we offer in medical imaging, and it's great to be here.
So PerkinElmer is a company based where?
PerkinElmer is a multinational company. We have operations in the US, in Europe, and in Asia. Mainly our manufacturing is in US in California and in Europe in Waldorf. And we have also CMOS engineering here in London.
And can you tell me a bit about some of the technologies that you've got on display just behind us here?
Well, we are of course highlighting our CMOS detectors, large area, wafer scale CMOS imagers for medical imaging. They are really a hot topic here also today.
So when you say large scale, as in a single wafer which is over a significant size?
Yes, of course we use the full area of the wafer, but we also tile those large dies to form even larger sensors. So sensor could be as large as 31 by 31 centimeters in size. You typically use CMOS in areas where you want to reduce the dose and you want to have high speed and good resolution.
So when you say dose, you're talking about the volume and energy of photons that you're pushing through whatever it is you're taking an image of?
That is correct. So that is of course very important in live imaging, for example surgery, where the dose has become more and more important, and big companies are looking at opportunities of reducing the dose, and they therefore come to us with new requirements.
So by reducing the dose, it means that you're exposing the patients to less risk, presumably, as part of the treatment process?
That is correct. So not only the patients, but also the physicians who have to be exposed on a daily basis. So they accumulate a lot of dose during the years they work on this field.
And would you say it's a fast-moving field of product development?
Absolutely. So every year we launch several products in CMOS technology for these new applications for various customers. So we are very busy.
And Alex, I'll just invite you to come forward a little bit. What's your specialism within the company? I see your badge is slightly different. You're Dexcella PerkinElmer. So can you explain the difference?
Well, Dexcella was a startup company that was founded about 10 years ago in London, and its main product was development of the CMOS image sensors for CMOS X-ray detectors. And it has been acquired by PerkinElmer about 5 years ago, I believe. And since then it's part of a bigger medical imaging group in PerkinElmer. But this medical imaging has a broader scope, so they also deliver the amorphous silicon detectors for the radiotherapy kind of applications, whereas Dexcella is really more specialized in CMOS detectors.
So what's your technical background?
My technical background, I'm a physicist, so I work in PerkinElmer as a principal engineer, and I'm responsible for image quality and for physics of the detectors.
And from the conference itself, what have you found about the content quality, the types of people that are here?
I find it a very interesting conference because, while I feel it's it's targeted on CMOS imagers for medical imaging, which is our specialty, and I find it very interesting. So there is a lot of industry participants here. That's interesting environment to be present in.
How do you want people to see PerkinElmer and the products that you've got here? I mean, obviously you've got large-scale images. How are you doing something different from anybody else producing similar sort of products?
Well, first of all, we are, I think, one of the only companies, probably the only company in the market that can supply both the amorphous silicon and CMOS technologies to the market. So we are unique in that sense. So a customer who has multiple requirements, multiple applications, can find the detector from PerkinElmer for all of their applications. So that's one unique point. And of course our global reach, that we have some major OEMs as a customers that will benefit us in terms of the development capabilities and also the scale that we can apply. Because one thing that has been talked about here a lot is that you need to increase the volume of these detectors in order to bring the cost down. So I think we are one of the uniquely positioned companies in this respect.
Great. Gentlemen, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.